Caller, Earthrise Apartment. This message is for the residents of Apartment 16. Your rent is past due. This is your final notice. Failing to pay in 3 days will result in eviction.
Fairly crappy apartment he's living in here on the moon. Let's see what we got. Text log. Personal journal, Isaac Clarke. We each lost a part of ourselves during that nightmare on Titan Sprawl. For Ellie, it was her eye. Luckily, we found a replacement we could afford. Even though the color doesn't quite match, at least she can feel whole again. Me, I lost part of my soul. There's not a damn thing I can do to buy that back. I guess ultimately, that's why she left. People want things they can fix, and I'm permanently broken. So Isaac's little emo.
Okay, I said I'd help you. Now where's Ellie? How long has she been missing?
Just shut up and get over here. We'll explain later.
Someone's got a evil dog over there. But I still have my plasma cutter, which is nice. This game has a weapon crafting system, which is not great. Definitely one of its flaws. It was sort of how they introduced microtransactions, which we'll get to later.
Hey, who the hell are you guys?
Earth Gov's last battalion. Name's Norton. Captain Robert Norton. Sergeant John Carver.
Last battalion, what do you mean?
Last means last, genius, as in no more left. Looks clear.
No more left.
That's all right, let's go!
Okay, so they turned this into a cover-based shooter. That's not the biggest sin. The biggest sin by far is the microtransactions.
Move! Take cover! Go!
This is another part of the game that people frequently hate. The fighting human enemies. Are they still peeking at me? Nope. And I feel like it actually sort of does a bad job of portraying just how bad things are, because, you know, like Norton just said, like they're EarthGov's last battalion. Like, I mean, like the Unitologists have essentially destroyed EarthGov. And I feel like it's sort of just glossed over. And maybe if they had adjusted the pace or changed storytelling a little bit, it wouldn't have been as bad.
These are Unitologists. Why are they trying to kill us?
You! They're trying to kill you!
What?
Get out of there and shut your trap!
Son of a...
Anything hidden back here? So yeah, the pacing and tone are very inconsistent with Dead Space in the past. But like I said, it's not horrible. It's not a bad game. It's just an okay game. It took an amazing series and they made it into an okay.
Why are these fanatics after me?
You've destroyed markers in the past, Isaac. That makes you a direct threat to their plan.
Plan?
Some end-time prophecy based on the markers.
Convergence?
Yeah, Ellie thinks you could stop it.
So now she's missing and they followed you here?
Yes, now get to the roof of the Dredger Corp building. There's an extraction team waiting.
Okay, we got an armor station for New Game Plus. Rendezvous with Norton. Got lots of ammo. This is one of the microtransaction benches, as well as the benches where you build your weapons and such. They do give you a lot of inventory space to start off with, which is very nice. This game, like, it sort of shoehorns like weird resource management and crafting where it shouldn't belong. So Unitologists are freaking going crazy in the city, killing civilians trying to find Isaac. I would say another more recent game sort of took a similar approach. Like it doesn't have microtransactions, but it sort of shoehorned crafting into a game that doesn't really need it. I'm talking about Evil Within 2, which is also a game that is okay at best. I would say it's not fantastic, but it's not the worst thing ever.
I've hit the freeway.
Then cross it.
They're unmanned transports. They don't stop for anything. I've still got my stasis unit. I'll slow the traffic and get across.
I feel like this would be a horrible idea in real life. I feel like you would have to like bend over backwards to get people from accidentally stepping into the into traffic and killing themselves like regularly. There we go. Excerpt from an end to EarthGov. EarthGov officials yesterday denied rumors that the government was no longer able to contain the widespread violence that has gripped the colonies in recent weeks. The violence began 16 days ago on Uxor, following a year-long campaign by the Church of Unitology. 5 colonies have gone dark since the Unitology riots began. There have been rumors of bombings in government laboratories and eyewitnesses' accounts of brutal killings following shortly thereafter. One thing I gotta mention is, based on the previous series, or previous entries, you sort of learn that EarthGov and the Church of Unitology are actually one and the same. So this must be Unitology, the fanatics, not realizing that they're actually working for the same organization. Oh, as many bonuses as we can. I don't need to hit stasis just yet. Thank you, tutorial. Peng? No. Now this is a familiar sight that we're used to in the Dead Space universe. Lots of dead people.
Brothers and sisters, the age of man is at an end. We have become too many with too little to go.
Oh, his name is
Corporations.
eluding my memory, but if you know Legacy of
This
Kain,
isn't just a manhunt.
that's Kain.
Systematic slaughter.
Oh, you noticed.
But why topple the government? Why EarthGov?
Danik blames them for experimenting with the Morphs. Thinks it's heresy.
So you can imagine what they think of you. Have you reached the extraction site yet?
I'm almost there.
There is a future. As promised.
Yes, that's Kain from the Legacy of Kain series. I forget the actor's real name. I apologize.
All of you.
Yeah, so this Unitology must be like a radical sect that doesn't know that EarthGov is actually the source of Unitology. Nice loading screen we got here. Can I rotate? Yes, I can. Thank you.
This one's still alive. Bring him here.
Isaac Clarke. This is the man I was looking for. Oh, don't waste your energy. You're going to be dead in a matter of minutes. Pick him up. There's something I'd like you to see. There. You see that? A That's a marker test lab. They're everywhere at all the major colonies and outposts.
What do you want from me?
As part of the marker test program, Isaac, you helped make them. And today, you of all people get to watch me set them free.
No. No. You'll kill everyone.
Death is only the beginning, Isaac. Nature must take its course, and I can't allow you or anyone else to stop that. Eyes forward, Isaac. Pay attention. And now it's time for you to join the cycle of rebirth.
So I'm not sure, but I feel like that was like a dementia wave or something that was launched out of the marker as the building blew up.
Oh, shit.
Yes. I used the med pack already. Thank you. Okay. I feel like, and the enemy design initially is not that great. I mean, they turned those awesome Necromorphs into just like generic zombie dudes, and I do appreciate them wanting to add some variety into the game here, because if you've played 1 and 2, you've seen the same Necromorph design over and over again. We have a nice view of the marker there. I sort of wish we had like a bird's eye view of the city, of like what was actually happening. Oh, out of ammo spaces. Might as well use a. We have a lot of health packs. Jesus. I would definitely rather have more ammo than health. I do dig the cool red hue over the city. Ever since the marker was demolished, or the building containing the marker. I wish we could tell if they made another red marker or if that was a different color. I guess whether or not that actually means anything to the series. I will also recommend they have a really awesome art book, The Art of Dead Space, that I highly recommend. It's hardcover, it looks amazing, it covers all 3 games, the comic books, and it's an overall great purchase. I probably got one a few years ago, and it's definitely one of my favorite like coffee table kind of books. It's huge. It just looks amazing. It's a little bit easier to notice that these are loading screens now.
Isaac, have you reached the extraction team yet?
All dead. Danik got here first.
Fuck. Then find a way out of the city. I'm coming in with the Eudora.
Washington Station's not far. I can ride one of the trains out.
Good plan. See you on the tracks.
Remember the first time I played thinking that Norton was the soldier they executed on top of the building when I showed up.
This is an emergency broadcast. For your safety, this area will be locked down until further notice.
Unitologist artifact? What's the guy say? Missive to the Faithful. When the black marker was first discovered on Earth so long ago, the government at the time hid all evidence of it from us. When our prophet, Michael Altman, spoke out against them, he was silenced. Now Earthcraft continues that legacy. They tamper with the marker, making blasphemous copies as part of their secret research programs. They have taken our sacred relic and turned it into a disease. But nature has ways of correcting itself. By liberating the markers, we can end this cycle of death and begin the cycle of rebirth. Join me as we take back our future, the future the marker promises to us all. Jacob Arthur Janik. He doesn't realize that EarthGov actually is the Church of Unitology and created it. Okay, well, I want more ammo.